Good morning friends, I am Dr. Vijay Thakur. I am a senior vascular surgeon practicing at Baroda for last 25 years. What are the precautions we should take to prevent DVT? People who are at risk of developing DVT should take either chemical or mechanical precautions. The mechanical precautions are stockings, DVT calf pump, active calf exercise and early ambulation. And chemical precautions are usually blood thinner drugs like OAC or NOACs or heparin injections. Now a word about modern method of treatment of DVT. What is CDT? CDT means catheter directed thrombolysis, wherein through a very small puncture under ultrasound guidance, a catheter is inserted into a clotted vein. We manually aspirate the clots and then leave behind a catheter and run a drug which will dissolve the clot called thrombolytic drug, which is a minimally invasive operation, and this treatment usually lasts for 24 to 48 hours. What is PMT? PMT means pharmaco-mechanical thrombectomy and thrombolysis. In this method, we usually use some technology, some machines like angiojet, ECOS or a penumbra, wherein we break the clot, we suck the clot and we make vein free of clots. And if need be, we run these thrombolytic drugs, means blood dissolving drug, clot dissolving drugs for some time. These are quick procedures and this can be done in 2 to 3 hours time. How is it better than a conventional treatment? As I said, the treatment is quicker, faster, safe and effective than a conventional treatment because it immediately dissolves the clots, clears the clots. The symptomatic relief in terms of leg swelling and leg pain is much faster. More importantly, it preserves valve functions and thereby prevents long-term sequelae of post-thrombotic leg syndrome. But in a special environment like in a cath lab or some kind of imaging guidance, and patient doesn't need a long hospitalization, patient need to stay in the hospital for 3 to 4 days time. The aftercare or a post-operative care is again not very much. They need to continue with stockings and medications like OAC or NOAC, and they can resume activities as soon as possible. Are these procedures safe? Yes. If performed by a right person in a right ambience, it is very safe. Still, there are few consequences like inadequate thrombolysis leading to rethrombosis or a pulmonary embolism, which certainly can be prevented by putting a temporary IVC filter, or some bleeding somewhere, maybe local bleeding or a systemic bleeding.